What if I told you that a simple foot massage could be the secret to reigniting your bedroom performance even after 60? Imagine feeling a surge of energy and confidence without pills or complicated routines, just by pressing a precise spot beneath your foot. Today, I'm Dr. Henry Carter. For over 20 years, I've specialized in men's circulatory and sexual health. I've seen firsthand how age-related decline in blood flow can leave men feeling frustrated, disconnected, and less confident in intimate moments. But here's the exciting news: there's an underfoot reflex point that can unlock better blood flow to your pelvic region, leading to firmer, longer-lasting erections. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to find and stimulate this magical spot, demonstrate a step-by-step massage technique, and explain why this approach is especially powerful for men over 60. I'll also introduce you to a clinically inspired supplement called Nitric Boost, an all-natural formula designed to amplify system-wide circulation and enhance the effects of your foot massage. By combining these two simple strategies, many men have reported noticeable improvements within just 2 weeks. First, you'll learn the principles of foot reflexology and why your feet are essentially a roadmap to the rest of your body's health. You'll discover how age-related changes can slow blood flow to your pelvic organs and why stimulating specific nerve clusters under your feet can counteract that decline. Then I'll guide you through locating the exact reflex point known in traditional practice as kidney 1 or yongquan. You'll see how small focused pressure can trigger a cascade of circulatory benefits that build from your feet all the way to your pelvic floor. I'll take you step by step through the massage technique, how to position yourself comfortably, how to warm up the foot, and how to apply pressure with just the right amount of force. You don't need any special equipment, just your thumb a little time each day, and the willingness to feel a surprising surge of vitality. Next, I'll share what you might feel immediately: a warming sensation tingling that can travel up your leg, and an overall sense of relaxation and readiness. Even your partner may notice a change in your energy and confidence. After that, I'll introduce Nitric Boost, a carefully crafted supplement that uses L-arginine beetroot extract and other natural ingredients to heighten nitric oxide production throughout your body. Nitric oxide is the key molecule that relaxes blood vessel walls, allowing more oxygen-rich blood to reach your penis. When you combine reflexology with Nitric Boost, you have a powerful 1-2 punch for combating age-related circulatory issues. Finally, I'll preview a real-life case study of a 65-year-old man who experienced transformative results in just a few weeks. If you're ready to reclaim your bedroom performance and feel like yourself again, stay tuned. By the end of this article, you'll have a new drug-free strategy that's easy to implement at home, and one that could make a dramatic difference in your sexual health and overall well-being. Why foot reflexology matters for men. Over 60, foot reflexology is an ancient practice rooted in the understanding that specific points on the soles of our feet correspond to organs and systems throughout the body. When you apply pressure to these reflex points, you aren't just massaging your foot, you're sending signals along nerve pathways that can influence circulation, hormonal balance, and overall vitality. For men over 60, this relationship between the feet and the body becomes especially important. As we age, our blood vessels naturally lose some of their elasticity. Plaque buildup, inflammation, and decreased nitric oxide production can all contribute to reduced blood flow, particularly to areas like the pelvic region, which relies on strong, consistent circulation for healthy erectile function. When blood can't reach the penile tissue efficiently, firmness, stamina, and confidence take a hit. What many men don't realize is that the feet can act as a gateway to reverse some of that decline. Here's how it works. Beneath the arches and balls of your feet lie tiny clusters of nerves and capillaries that map directly to your kidneys, bladder, and lower pelvic organs. In traditional reflexology maps, the spot known as kidney 1 or yongquan connects to kidney function and circulatory pathways leading down into the pelvic floor. By stimulating this precise point, you trigger a feedback loop. Your nervous system responds by increasing blood flow, not just locally, but throughout related vessels higher up in your legs and pelvis. In practical terms, imagine you're sitting comfortably in a chair, foot supported, gently pressing into that underfoot depression. As you do so, your body perceives a need to send fresh oxygenated blood, not only to the foot itself, but to the organ systems represented by that reflex point. Over time, consistent stimulation helps improve vessel responsiveness, promoting healthier endothelial function, the inner lining of your blood vessels, allowing them to dilate more easily when needed. For men over 60, the dilatory capacity can make all the difference. When the endothelial cells in your arteries function optimally, they release nitric oxide, a powerful molecule that relaxes and expands blood vessels. Better dilation means increased blood flow to the penis during arousal, resulting in firmer, longer-lasting erections. It's one reason why foot reflexology, often overlooked, can be a potent natural complement to any circulatory and sexual health routine. Beyond the circulatory effect, reflexology also encourages relaxation and reduces stress hormones such as cortisol. Elevated stress can constrict blood vessels and disrupt hormonal balance, both of which negatively impact sexual performance. By taking a few minutes each day to massage your foot, you signal to your body that it's time to relax, shifting it out of fight or flight mode. The combined benefit is twofold improved blood flow and a calmer, more balanced hormonal environment, exactly what a man over 60 needs to regain confidence in the bedroom. Foot reflexology isn't a quick fix. It's a daily ritual that gradually reestablishes more robust circulation and healthier nerve signaling. But as you'll see in the next section, finding the exact underfoot spot and knowing how to apply pressure correctly will unlock these benefits and set the stage for transforming your intimate life at any age. Locating and understanding the underfoot spot. Now that you understand why foot reflexology can be so powerful for men over 60, let's pinpoint the exact location of that key reflex point and explore why it relays such potent signals to your pelvic circulation. In reflexology charts, this spot is often referred to as kidney 1 or yongquan. It sits on the sole of your foot just below the ball in the hollow where your arch begins. To find it, settle into a comfortable seated position with your right foot resting on your left knee or supported on a low stool. Take a moment to run your thumb along the center of the sole, starting just under the big toe joint and ending where your arch dips inward. You'll feel a natural indentation right before the thicker pad beneath your toes transitions into the arch. This is the precise depression you want. If you press firmly in that small crater, you may notice a slight tenderness or sensitivity, an indication that you've located the correct reflex point. Now let's break down what lies beneath the surface. Anatomically, this region is rich with nerve endings that connect directly to your sacral and lumbar nerve plexuses, those networks that carry signals to and from your pelvic organs and lower extremities. It's also where tiny capillaries and arterioles feed into larger vessels traveling up your leg. When you apply pressure here, your nervous system interprets it as a stimulus to send fresh oxygenated blood, not just to the foot itself, but to the corresponding organ systems, namely your kidneys, bladder, and ultimately the blood vessels that supply your pelvic floor and genital tissue. Because we're dealing with men over 60, many of you may already experience some stiffness in these vessels or reduced endothelial function, which limits your ability to achieve and sustain an erection. By deliberately stimulating kidney 1, you trigger a cascade sensory fibers, send signals up your spinal cord. Your autonomic nervous system responds by signaling local and related blood vessels to relax and dilate. Over repeated sessions, this can help train your vascular system to maintain better tone and responsiveness during arousal. To ensure you're accurately targeting the spot, try these cues. First, place your thumb so that it's parallel to the length of your foot with the tip resting in that arch indentation. Press gently at first, about 3 to 5 pounds of pressure, and observe whether you feel a strong but not painful sensation radiating toward the heel. If it's too shallow, you may simply be on the pad. If it's too deep, you might be near the mid-arch. Adjust until you feel that unique sweet spot where pressure triggers a mild yet noticeable sensation, indicating maximum neural engagement. Once you've identified the correct location, experiment with slight variations. Slightly roll your thumb from side to side within the depression. You'll notice some areas feel firmer, others softer. The goal isn't to find the noisiest part, but the most receptive part, the point that elicits a mild yet noticeable sensation, indicating maximum neural engagement. Understanding the underfoot spot in this way sets the stage for an effective massage technique. By consistently stimulating a point that's wired directly to your pelvic circulation, you're essentially sending a daily reminder to your body: mobilize blood, support this region. Over time, that reinforcement can reignite circulation patterns that may have slowed with age and chronic stress. Next, I'll walk you through exactly how to perform a focused, step-by-step massage so you get the most benefit from this powerful reflex point. Step-by-step massage technique. All right, let's walk through the precise steps to activate this underfoot reflex point. Begin by finding a quiet, comfortable spot where you can sit for a few minutes without interruption. You might choose a sturdy chair, a low stool, or even the edge of your bed. Sit with your back straight but relaxed and bring your right foot up so that it rests on your left thigh or on a small support, whatever feels most comfortable and stable. Your knee should be bent at roughly a 90-degree angle with your foot angled slightly upward so the sole faces you. Next, lean forward just enough to support your ankle with your left hand. This takes tension off your foot and allows your right hand to focus entirely on the massage. Keep your shoulders relaxed and allow your breathing to remain steady. Inhale deeply through your nose, exhale fully through your mouth, and let any tension in your upper body melt away. Before we target the exact reflex point, we need to warm up the entire sole of the foot. Place your right thumb on the ball of your foot just below your big toe joint. Using gentle pressure, glide your thumb in outward strokes toward the outer edge of the foot. Move slowly, applying about 2 or 3 pounds of pressure firm enough that you feel the massage but not so hard that it causes pain. Continue these sweeping strokes over the entire ball of the foot for about 30 seconds, then transition to the arch area, sweeping from the inner arch outward to the outer edge. These warm-up strokes increase blood flow, relax the tissues, and help you become familiar with the foot's natural contours, making it easier to zero in on the deeper reflex point. Now that your foot is warmed and relaxed, it's time to locate the exact kidney 1 point, or yongquan. Slide your right thumb up along the center of the sole, starting just beneath the big toe. Feel for the transition from the ball of the foot into the arch. You'll notice a subtle indentation or hollow just before the arch curves down. This is the location we want. Once your thumb rests in that depression, apply gentle pressure. If you feel a slight ache, warmth, or tingling radiating up your leg, you found the right spot. If not, adjust your thumb slightly forward or backward until you experience that distinctive sensation. With your thumb firmly on the reflex point, shift into a circular kneading motion. Keep your thumb pad flat against the skin and press downward with about 4 to 5 pounds of force, enough that you feel the underlying tissues engage, but not so much that it's painful. Rotate your thumb in slow, deliberate circles, focusing all motion within that small indentation. Aim to complete each circular motion in about 3 to 4 seconds, then continue for a total of 10 to 12 rotations. This circular kneading stimulates the nerve endings and encourages blood to flow not only into the foot, but also upstream through the related vascular pathways leading to your pelvic region. After finishing your circular kneading sequence, move into a press and release pattern. Position the pad of your thumb directly onto the reflex point. Press down firmly until you feel a moderate level of pressure. Think of it as the point where you notice a mild ache, not sharp pain. Hold that pressure for 5 seconds, focusing on your breathing. Inhale deep and slow, then exhale fully. After 5 seconds, lift your thumb completely off the foot, allowing the tissues to rebound. Pause for 1 full breath, then press again in the same spot for another 5 seconds. Repeat this press and release cycle 6 times in total. This technique recruits deeper layers of the fascia and vascular network, enhancing the reflexogenic response. Now that you've completed the circular kneading and the press and release sequence, let your thumb rest lightly against the reflex point as you transition to broader sweeping strokes across the entire sole. With your thumb pad still in contact, sweep outward from the reflex point toward the outer edge of your foot as though you're fanning blood away from the center of the sole. Do this for about 10 strokes, moving slowly and focusing on the gentle glide of your skin beneath your thumb. Then reverse direction, sweep from the outer edge back toward the reflex point for another 10 strokes. These fanning motions help distribute increased circulation evenly throughout the foot and up the leg. With the right foot complete, take a moment to shake out any residual tension. Rotate your right ankle in gentle circles, first clockwise for 5 rotations, then counterclockwise for 5. Notice how your foot feels. Ideally, you'll detect a warmth spreading from the sole to the heel and up into your calf. Next, repeat the exact same routine on your left foot. Reposition yourself so your left foot is supported on your right thigh or a stool. Warm up the sole with sweeping strokes over the ball and arch for 30 seconds. Locate the kidney 1 reflex point by sliding your left thumb from under the big toe into the arch indentation. Once you find it, apply the same circular kneading for 10 to 12 rotations, followed by 6 press and release cycles, each lasting 5 seconds. Finish with 10 outward fanning strokes and 10 inward returns, just as you did on the right foot. As you complete both feet, sit back momentarily and notice any differences in how your feet feel. Many men report a tingling or subtle vibration when blood flow shifts downstream. You may also sense how relaxing it has been to give yourself this focused attention. Aim to perform this entire foot massage routine once a day, ideally at a consistent time, perhaps first thing in the morning or just before bedtime. If you plan to be intimate later, it can be especially effective to complete the massage about 15 to 20 minutes beforehand when blood flow is optimally primed. Over the coming days and weeks, your circulatory system will become more responsive. In subsequent sections, we'll discuss how combining this massage with specific dietary and lifestyle habits can further enhance results, and of course, how introducing a proven circulatory supplement like Nitric Boost can amplify the benefits you achieve here. Immediate sensations and short-term benefits. As you finish the massage on both feet, it's common to feel an almost instant shift in sensation. Many men describe a gentle warming pulse radiating from the soles of their feet up through their ankles and calves. That warmth is a direct sign that circulation has increased, activating tiny capillaries and sending fresh oxygen-rich blood into areas that may have become sluggish with age. In those first few moments, you might also notice a subtle tingling or a light buzzing underfoot, another indication that nerve pathways are responding to your touch. Within seconds of activating the reflex point, you'll often feel a wave of relaxation sweep over your entire lower body. This isn't just a mental letting go of stress, it's your autonomic nervous system shifting out of fight or flight mode and into a restorative parasympathetic state. Certain stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline begin to drop, allowing blood vessels to dilate more freely. You may even sense a lightness or release of tension in your calves and thighs as though tightness is dissolving. For men over 60, this relaxation is crucial. Stress and tension constrict blood flow and impede sexual performance, so simply engaging in this focused foot massage can immediately prime your body for better circulatory health. Beyond the immediate warmth and relaxation, many men notice an uplift in mood. Blood flow isn't just about physical performance. It also carries oxygen to brain cells, releasing endorphins and improving overall mental clarity. You might feel a subtle boost in mental energy, sharper focus, and even a mild euphoria. That mental uplift plays a significant role in bedroom performance because confidence and mindset are as critical as physical readiness. Feeling mentally energized and calm can lead to improved libido, reduced performance anxiety, and greater enjoyment during intimacy. Within the first 5 to 10 minutes after your foot massage, some men experience what feels like a gentle fullness radiating in the pelvic region. That sensation often precedes increased blood flow to the penis, helping promote an easier onset of erection when sexual arousal begins. While everyone's response time varies, you might notice increased sensitivity in your penile tissue or a light hardness even without direct stimulation, especially if you've been consistently working the reflex point for several days. In the short term, this foot massage can help reduce minor aches and pains in your feet, ankles, and lower legs. Improved circulation brings oxygen to tired muscles and flushes away metabolic waste products. As a result, if you've experienced leg cramp, stiffness, or restless feet, those may begin to subside. Better overall leg health contributes to improved mobility and comfort throughout the day, and that has a ripple effect. When your legs feel better, you're more active, and improved activity further supports cardiovascular health. Finally, the combined effect of relaxation, mood elevation, and improved circulation sets the stage for better performance in the bedroom. When you feel warm, relaxed, and confident, your body is primed to respond fully when intimacy begins. You'll likely find that achieving and sustaining an erection becomes easier, that your stamina lasts longer, and that both you and your partner benefit from enhanced intimacy. All of this happens naturally without prescription drugs, just by engaging with your feet, literally giving yourself permission to unlock better blood flow and a renewed sense of vitality. Nitric Boost. Now let's talk about how to amplify the benefits of your underfoot massage by adding a simple all-natural supplement called Nitric Boost. While stimulating that reflex point already sends fresh blood to your pelvic region, Nitric Boost works behind the scenes to optimize every blood vessel in your body, reinforcing the effects of your foot massage and promoting firmer, longer-lasting erections. Nitric Boost contains a targeted blend of L-arginine beetroot extract and select herbal extracts designed to increase nitric oxide production. When you swallow a capsule, L-arginine enters your bloodstream and converts into nitric oxide, the very molecule responsible for relaxing and widening your blood vessels. At the same time, beetroot extract provides additional nitrates that your body transforms into nitric oxide through a different pathway. The result is double reinforcement, one from your body's own enzyme-driven process and one from dietary nitrates. So how does this dovetail with your foot reflexology routine? Think of the foot massage as opening a local gateway to improve circulation in your legs and pelvis. As you press and knead, the kidney one-point sensory nerves signal blood vessels to dilate around the pelvic floor. Then when you add Nitric Boost, you elevate nitric oxide levels, systemically causing your entire vascular network to become more responsive. In practical terms, that means blood flows more freely, not only in your feet and legs, but also through the arteries that supply your penis. For best results, take one Nitric Boost capsule about 30 minutes before your foot massage or planned intimacy session. That timing gives the ingredients a chance to raise nitric oxide levels right when you need them most. Consistency is key. If you make this a daily ritual, foot massage paired with Nitric Boost, you'll create a cumulative effect. Over 2 to 3 weeks, many men notice firmer morning erections, improved stamina during intimacy, and a confidence boost that comes from knowing their circulation is operating at a higher level. Of course, Nitric Boost is formulated to be safe for most men, but if you're taking blood pressure medication or have a chronic cardiovascular condition, it's wise to check with your doctor first. In my practice, I've seen men who were initially hesitant try Nitric Boost for just a week, and they often report less fatigue, easier arousal, and greater pleasure during intimacy. By combining this reflexology point massage with Nitric Boost's circulatory support, you're attacking the root cause of age-related erectile issues from 2 angles: locally, with targeted stimulation under your foot, and systemically with heightened nitric oxide. Together, these 2 strategies form a powerful drug-free approach to reviving your bedroom performance after 60. Real-life case study and testimonial. Meet Mr. John, a 65-year-old retiree who, like many men his age, found himself struggling with confidence in the bedroom. After years of enjoying a fulfilling sex life, he noticed that his erections were becoming less reliable, softer, shorter in duration, and often accompanied by performance anxiety. He tried various approaches, diet tweaks, occasional exercise routines, even over-the-counter supplements, but nothing seemed to fully address the root issue: age-related decline in circulation. When Mr. John first visited my clinic, he described feeling frustrated and disconnected from his wife. He missed the spontaneity and intimacy they once shared. On examination, we confirmed that his blood pressure had crept up slightly, and his responses to standard erectile health questionnaires indicated that circulation to his lower extremities, including his pelvic region, was less than optimal. Rather than immediately prescribing medication, we discussed a more holistic drug-free approach: targeted foot reflexology combined with a nitric oxide boosting supplement. Mr. John agreed to give it a try. His routine was simple. Each morning, he took a single Nitric Boost capsule with a glass of water. About 20 minutes later, he sat comfortably in his favorite chair, rested his right foot on his left thigh, and performed the underfoot massage routine we covered earlier. Warm up the sole, locate the kidney 1 reflex point, 10 slow circular kneads, 6 5-second presses, then fanning strokes. He repeated the same sequence on his left foot, all within 5 minutes per foot. He followed that with a brief 5-minute stretch of his calves and hamstrings, and he ended his session with 2 minutes of deep diaphragmatic breathing. During the first week, Mr. John noticed subtle changes. By day 3, he felt a gentle warmth in his feet that wasn't there before, and it extended up to his calves. In the evenings, he sensed a mild tingling in his pelvic region when he was simply sitting and working on his computer, an odd but encouraging sign that blood was flowing more freely. His morning erections became slightly firmer, though not yet fully solid. He attributed these changes to better circulation and commented that he felt more mentally alert and less tense during the day. As week 2 began, he reported that his stamina during intimacy was noticeably improved. Where previously he would lose firmness within a few minutes, he now found himself sustaining harder erections for longer. His wife even remarked that he seemed more confident and affectionate. Mr. John said he felt lighter on his feet and more energized when taking walks around the neighborhood. He still experienced occasional performance anxiety, but it was markedly reduced. He attributed this shift to knowing that he had actively taken steps to improve his circulation and overall health. By the end of week 3, Mr. John's progress was undeniable. His morning erections were firm enough that he no longer needed direct stimulation to achieve partial hardness. During intimacy, he reported sustained firmness for at least 15 to 20 minutes compared to the previous 5 or 6. Confidence was back, his relationship felt reignited, and he smiled as he told me he felt like his younger self again. He even resumed light physical activities, playing catch with his grandkids and gardening for hours without that nagging leg fatigue. Mr. John's experience illustrates the power of combining foot reflexology with a nitric oxide supporting supplement. It's not a quick fix. He committed to this routine daily, and within 3 weeks, his blood flow improved to the point where both he and his wife noticed a significant difference. His testimonial speaks volumes. "I never imagined that pressing a spot under my foot along with 1 capsule a day could transform my confidence and intimacy. It felt like waking up from a fog." His case validates what we see time and again. By addressing circulation from 2 angles, local stimulation through reflexology and systemic support, via nitric oxide production, men over 60 can reclaim the energy, firmness, and confidence they once thought were behind them. Additional lifestyle and dietary tips. While foot reflexology and Nitric Boost form the backbone of this routine, supporting your circulatory system through diet, hydration, and simple exercises will amplify your results. Let's begin with what you put on your plate. Foods rich in L-arginine, such as almonds, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, and lean poultry, provide the raw ingredient your body needs to create nitric oxide. Leafy greens like spinach, arugula, and kale are high in dietary nitrates. As your body converts those nitrates into nitric oxide, you'll notice improved vessel dilation and enhanced blood flow. Berries, especially blueberries and strawberries, are packed with antioxidants that protect the endothelial lining of your arteries, keeping them flexible and responsive. Next, consider hydration. Blood that's well hydrated flows more easily through your vessels, reducing strain on the heart and improving delivery of oxygen to muscles and erectile tissue. Aim to drink at least 8 glasses of water per day, more if you're active or live in a hot climate. If you tend to forget, keep a reusable water bottle within arm's reach as a visual cue. Beyond diet and hydration, gentle leg exercises each morning can further wake up your circulatory system. A simple routine might include calf raises, standing with feet hip-width apart, rise onto your toes, hold for a beat, then lower back down. Perform 15 to 20 repetitions. Next, ankle circles. Sit on a chair, lift 1 foot off the ground, and slowly rotate your ankle clockwise 10 times, then counterclockwise 10 times. Repeat on the other leg. These movements help clear stagnant blood in your lower limbs, ensuring that when you stimulate the underfoot reflex point later in the day, your vessels are already primed for maximum response. Stress management is equally important. Chronic stress elevates cortisol, which constricts blood vessels and reduces nitric oxide availability. Incorporate 2 minutes of diaphragmatic breathing each evening. Sit comfortably, place 1 hand on your abdomen, inhale deeply through your nose until your belly rises, then exhale fully through pursed lips. This simple practice lowers stress hormones, improves oxygen exchange, and sets the stage for a deeper, more restorative sleep, crucial for hormone balance and sexual health. Finally, consider your sleep environment. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of uninterrupted rest. A cool, dark bedroom free from electronics helps regulate melatonin production, which in turn supports testosterone synthesis. Lower testosterone often correlates with reduced drive and erectile quality, so prioritizing sleep is a natural way to maintain hormonal balance. By combining nutrient-dense foods, proper hydration, gentle leg exercises, stress reduction techniques, and quality sleep, you create a supportive foundation that magnifies the effects of your foot massage and Nitric Boost. These lifestyle adjustments may seem small individually, but together they reinforce healthy circulation and hormonal balance, empowering you to sustain renewed confidence and performance after 60. Conclusion. Let's recap everything you've learned. First, locate and massage that key reflex point, kidney 1, under your foot. By applying firm circular kneading and press and release techniques for just a few minutes per foot, you're sending a powerful signal to boost circulation down into your pelvic region. Second, pair that foot massage with one Nitric Boost capsule about 30 minutes beforehand. This targeted supplement heightens nitric oxide production, systemically ensuring every blood vessel from your toes up through your pelvis dilates fully and efficiently. Third, support these efforts with simple daily lifestyle habits. Fill your plate with arginine-rich proteins, leafy greens, and antioxidant-packed berries. Stay well hydrated. Perform gentle calf raises and ankle circles each morning. Practice 2 minutes of diaphragmatic breathing each evening, and prioritize 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep. By combining these 3 pillars, focused foot reflexology, Nitric Boost supplementation, and consistent nutritional and lifestyle support, you create a robust, drug-free strategy to rediscover firm, lasting erections after 60. If you've tried these techniques, consider making them part of your daily routine and pay attention to how your body responds. Small, consistent steps can lead to dramatic, life-changing results. Thank you for taking the time to read through this article. I'm Dr. Henry Carter, and I look forward to guiding you on your journey to renewed confidence, improved performance, and better overall health.